Welcome and welcome back to the second week of Elements Corners playthrough of The Last of Us. Hopefully you guys had a great week as we continue our journey of The Last of Us. Keep in mind that we are playing it to, of course, revisit the story and the universe itself, but also to hopefully introduce people that have gone into the game or into the show without knowing anything about the game, and vice versa. You know, maybe people that haven't really seen the show due to negative aspects or what have you. So hopefully we can grow together and have great conversations and just enjoy the story overall. It's one of my top games I've ever played in my life. And that's saying a lot because I play a lot of games. Or I've played a lot of games, but this one for sure is one of them that I've constantly have replayed or revisited it. So let's go ahead and get going.
Only got a few hours left until curfew.
We better hurry up then.
So just a reminder, we did leave off 20 years later from the prologue.
I got served the damn papers this morning. I've been selected for outside work duty.
That's such crap. Soldiers are supposed to handle the
And as a recap, the first level we played was the prologue, which kind of introduced you to Joel and Sarah at the time. And of course, kind of starting the universe off with, you know, how it was overtaken basically by these infected people. And right now, again, just kind of fast forward 20 years, and you can see how the city is, or how, you know, life is for our characters.
Look at that. Ration line hasn't opened yet. Must be running low again.
So now we are chasing what we called a gentleman named Robert, who apparently has stolen from Tess and also from Joel. Apparently he sold a bunch of weapons, and now they're gonna kind of track him down to see if they can get their weapons back.
Hands on your fucking head. Do it. Alright, scan it. Clean.
No, I'm not infected.
Hold her
No,
down.
This hand's wrong.
Do it.
Please.
Eyes forward. Alright. Shoot down.
Oh, shit.
Shut up. Consider yourself lucky. Happens that you might have to get killed. Call the cleanup crew.
Intense, y'all.
Right through here. Gonna need 2 bags and 2 more for the box.
All right, people, this isn't a show. Keep moving along.
Yes, sir. We'll stay put. They're on their way. Shouldn't be long.
Intense, y'all. Intense.
Seems like more people are getting infected.
That just means more people are sneaking.
What's up, Joel?
Hey,
I hear they took Marianne.
What happened?
Came and snatched her in the middle of the night. Said she was a firefly. You believe that shit?
Better not mention the fireflies too loudly. You don't want the wrong person hearing you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
They fucking lynched him.
the entire squad?
Yeah. The way I heard it, they lined him up in the street and cut him up. Retribution and shit. If we ever lose control of this place to the stragglers, that's what'll happen to us.
That would never go down here. Any straggler even looks at me the wrong way, I put his ass down.
I'm sure that's what they thought at every other QZ before riots broke out.
Intense.
Goddamn fireflies. They keep stirring the population up.
Keep hearing about these fireflies.
That's how you solve this shit.
We agree on that.
A lot of a firefly talk.
They got us all new papers. They shouldn't give us any staff. Just play cool.
All right, drive on through.
See you later. What's your business here?
Got the day off.
Visiting a friend.
All right, move on through.
Thanks.
Damn. Fireflies.
Come on.
Wow.
Looks like the coast is clear. Come on.
Attention. Checkpoint 5 is now closed.
So much for the easy route. Patch yourself up, all right?
Gotta heal ourselves. So basically, we're still kind of at the start of the game. It's gonna be teaching me how to play.
All the checkpoints.
Most games usually try to start off the game like that.
Outside the wall.
Or we could just let Robert go.
Cute.
Hey, Tess, you see that shit?
I was there. Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
It's clear. I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit?
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene? She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
More talk about these fireflies.
Marlene looking for Robert? What do you make of that?
I don't like it. We better find him before the Fireflies do.
This is us.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Shit's stirring up out there. How we looking over here?
It's been quiet. No signs of military or infected.
That's what I like to hear. Joel, give me a hand with this.
So obviously we're trying to reach this Robert guy. You know, again, it's been 20 years. Joel seems kind of just living day by day, just trying to survive at this point. Very interesting, of course. You know, he did lose Sarah. Yet,
Watch him throw away down here.
here he is with Tess, a friend. We can assume. And it's just, you know, wondering, you know, how Joel feels. You know, I mean, just imagine you losing a loved one in that sense. Especially where, you know, we saw within 25 minutes how close he was with her. You know, it was very good.
Still here from last time.
How it was introduced and how, you know, not even you didn't even get a lot, but you already had a sense that Joel was a hardworking man and doing what he could to support or provide for his daughter Sarah.
Not a lot of ammo.
You can tell how Sarah really cared about Joel within 20 minutes, you know, and then of course. Just as quick as we got introduced and kind of connect with them, it was just as quick as how Sarah was kind of taken from us, or from Joel overall. And
Alright,
that's
Texas. Boost me up.
that's one of the, you know, one of the things I do remember is this beginning of the game, just like Apollo had posted in the comments. It is one of those just hard hitting right off the front, no holds bars.
Come on.
And like I said, just for me, you know, within 25 minutes, you have yourself connected to Joel, and you're like, you know, kind of attached to this guy already. And then, you know, kind of just, you know, again, trying to feel what he's feeling after 20 years. Like, what is he doing other than working to survive now? And again, you know, remember he did still have his brother. However, you know, again, we skipped 20 years in the future.
Got a trick question?
I'm not too sure, you know, where he's at now.
Ain't been out here in a while.
It's like we're on a date.
Well, I am the romantic type.
Got your way.
You know, here's a city, part of the city that, you know, hasn't been touched for, you know, 20 years. And, you know, look how green it is, how lush it is. You know, again, based on the infected, you can kind of put two together that civilization really, you know,
Where's
fell.
the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
Got it.
Great, bring it over.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
You must be thinking of someone else.
It's all relative.
This way.
You see, they have like this banter with each other, you know, back and forth, you know, basically what partners would probably do during these times, you know. Now, of course, as a gamer, you want to check as much as you can throughout the levels, or you know, the areas that you're in, because you really don't want to miss out on any items or anything important. The biggest thing about the game is that you have that option to explore and continue to add to the story instead of just going straight through it. Right now we go with Firefly Pendant, David Michael Vigil, and it kind of just give you a hint that, you know, maybe the Fireflies are a working military group on the way, you know, a pendant worn by members of the Firefly militia. So there you go. Kind of get a hint now. You know, we've been hearing about the Fireflies at the beginning really quickly with no real information, but they're, you know, kind of exploring. You kind of put them as a militia group, you know, outside group.
For his sake, he better.
Look, once we get our merchandise back, it should be easy to unload.
Well, speaking of merchandise, when's that next shipment due?
Oh, we're meeting Bill next month. More pills, lots of ammo, supposedly. Hold up. Spores.
So here's one of the first things from season 1. You know, like I said, we're gonna try to kind of compare and kind of have conversations about it. You know, like I said, last one was more about, you know, the casting of a different race for Sarah. You know, kind of caused some backlash, which I didn't understand, because personally I knew she was gonna, you know, unfortunately pass away. And I don't know, people were just some people were just losing their mind, and it didn't make no sense. Here, you know, the spores are something that can be affected in an area, and I don't think they introduced it in season 1. And
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
And basically, from what I remember, and I could be wrong, you know, feel free to correct me in the comments again. Again, I do, you know, I am telling you right now, I did enjoy season 1 of The Last of Us. I'm telling you that right now. There are some things I didn't like, which we can, you know, of course, talk about when it comes up. But even here, like, kind of said it was kind of impossible, I think. Maybe not in those words, but to include the spores. But it didn't make no sense, because, I mean, the spores here do kind of mean something. But here we go. We continue.
Watch it, watch it. Help me. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Please.
What do you want to do?
Okay, what are we doing here, guys? Well, what would you do here? This gentleman, so now we, again, putting two together, he got caught with the spores. He's mentioned that now that he's infected, that he's going to be turning. So, again, that's why, to me, the spores were kind of very dangerous. But, and at this point, what would you guys do personally? I think, me personally, I would do what I just did, was kind of just end his misery. I don't think I would want to turn, especially in a slow type of way. Because, you know, that's bad. That's horrible. Not bad, it's horrible to be able to have to experience that. Like I said, you know, kind of just checking things, making sure, you know, I don't miss anything, you know. Again, kind of just enjoying the game again, and again, just experiencing with you guys, whether it's
You hear that? Shh.
Okay. Alright, our first encounters. Again, these are zombie-like creatures. You're gonna see a lot of them compared to another difference is you'll see a lot of encounters than you did in the show. So here we go, our first encounter. I'm gonna try to kill him. So we got him, and now again we have this mode called the listening mode, where, you know, you're able to kind of check your surroundings. We see they're right there. we do our best to kind of sneak past them. It is pretty dark. Most of these affected pretty much clusters their head, and like I said, as we progress through the game and what have you, we'll be able to kind of examine them. Here we want to go ahead and avoid as much as possible. It's just like, in any post-apocalyptic universe or what have you, supplies are limited, and you don't want to just kind of waste supplies, especially ammo, because as you can already tell, when I do find ammo, it's in the very small amounts, and you don't want to just kind of waste it if you don't have to. So here you go, 3. See, so 3 bullets here. Again, very low increments, and again, you just don't want to be dumb with your supplies, especially in a survivor game. And luckily for me, I'm growing up with games, I'm kind of used to the mechanics or what have you. But for me, for sure, Last of Us really put it down on being smart, which is again why it's one of my top favorite games. It's considered a lot of gamers' top favorite games. Very very tense. The music, the sound, I love it. Be very very quiet, man. Well, yeah, one of the biggest things about this game is the score, the music itself. It's very awesome. So here we go. We found a note to brother. Hey brother, we were so close. I'm sitting outside the walls knowing I'll never see the inside of the zone. While waiting for the smuggler to show up, we heard a squad of soldiers approaching. In our panic, we ducked in the building in hopes of hiding from them. None of us noticed the spores until it was too late. We are all infected. We have a few hours, maybe a day at most. I hope the smuggler is still coming so that I can at least pass this note to you. I should have listened to you and come to the zone with you when I had the chance. Now it's too late. So again,
trying to sneak into the zone.
As much as everyone complains about it, you had all these poor bastards wishing they were living on the inside.
So as you can see, searching, and looking for stuff like this, again, it kind of explains the spores a little bit more. As the note said, he was infected and only gives himself about a day or so, at best. So you can see how dangerous spores are.
Some fresh air. That's the one thing I love about the outside. I hate the smell of the city.
Why don't you ask Bill to get you some of them air fresheners?
Hey, if they weren't expired, that'd be a good idea.
After you.
After you.
Cover the entrance.
I got it.
We had a lot of engagement for the last video, so I appreciate you guys as well. Close to 80 views, almost double-digit likes. I appreciate that, guys. Again, these first, I think, couple of videos are going to be kind of short in regards, but, I do plan to not go more than an hour at best in any video.
Plank fell down.
Because I know, sitting back and watching YouTube, takes time. And again, I appreciate the people that giving me that time, whether it's, being played in the background or, you're playing it every once in a while and keeping up with the story itself. Like I said, I really hope this just kind of opens up the story more to the non-gamers, for the people that enjoyed the show, but again, don't find themselves having time to play games or having the resources to play the games, because this game is also available on PC as well as the PlayStation still. But I hope this gives us an opportunity again to connect even more to again a story that I've loved for nearly when this came out in 2003, I believe. Nearly 22 years that I've been in love with this game, or the story itself, the characters. It's amazing. So to be able to have this opportunity is awesome, because I know I had a lot of coworkers and some friends that have talked about Last of Us, the show, but never really had the chance to play the show, the game.
It's clear. Come on.
And honestly, I really believe the game is just at the end of the day, it's just superior to the show. You know, and I believe after we get through this together, we will have that opportunity to really have a great conversation on what people prefer at the end of the day. Do you see this? Another Firefly planet. Oh. So basically it's just getting collectibles. Again, these are like little dark tags, so, and it did give us the hint that it's now a militia, so you can tell, you know, they're fighting within the city's government. So it's an intense political portion.
Look at that ammo.
Yes, ma'am. You know, you want to reload it at any given chance. Make sure your gun is fully loaded in these type of games.
Hey, little man. Make sure the coast is clear.
But yes, guys, again,
No
thank you for
soldiers,
the
none of
engagement.
Robert's men, yeah?
And again, I think these first few videos are going to be kind of short, but again, at the end of the day, we're gonna plan not to go more than an hour at best.
Well, that'll make it more interesting. Good to go. Come on.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Tex, hey, Tex. Pretty lady, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some
now,
merchandise.
Terrence.
No, it's good. Look, I
Not
got the car.
now. You hear me?
Okay, can do that. You get all huffy puffy about it.
Little puppies, little puppers. It's good to know that the pups are okay during this apocalypse type of a situation.
Touch it, you buy it.
Whoa, chill, bro, chill.
Tess, it's been a while. You don't visit us anymore.
Who the hell is that?
None of your damn business.
Damn. Got some type of fight club here. Remember, row one, guys, row one.
Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Man.
Who's that?
An old headache. Don't ask.
An old headache. What does that mean, ladies? What does that mean, girls? Alright. Some shiny things I see up here. Oh, okay. Usually shiny things means collectibles. We got a drafting notice. Let's go ahead and read it. Notice the civilian service system. The general of the Boston Quarantine Zone to fuck this. Greetings. As the able-bodied citizen, you are hereby issued a work orders to participate in various duties among relating to care of the quarantine zone. Please report promptly to the main office, Charles Bridge, on December 15th and 3:30 a.m. for forwarding to an Armed Forces Management Station. So obviously, it's showing that the military works on a drafting system as well.
That guy's been hoarding all sorts of shit in the factory.
We have a wanted poster. It looks like. Wanted for Firefly affiliation. Once again, we hear Firefly, so again, it looks like, you know, it's a group of people, you know, going against the government itself. Looks like we're going here.
I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Alright, and we're getting close, it sounds like.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Let's see what's going on here.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Damn. She took care of him. Very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'll cover you. Get the angle on them.
Son of a...
Be careful. Oh, gotta be careful. Think he's dead? Yeah, he's dead. We got this last guy here. Boom! Oh, we got some ammo. Nice. Take that.
Nicely done, Texas.
You too.
Let's go, baby.
How the hell did he get all these guys?
If Robert's good at one thing, it's writing blank checks.
Well,
Give me your hand. There you go.
There you go. Let's get going.
Over here, Joel. More of Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming? 2 of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Tess is somebody you don't want to mess with, Gal.
We shouldn't have taken this job. Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Okay. Oh, dang.
Move up. Move up.
Okay.
I meant to tell you, I was down on Jordan Street. And all these soldiers showed up and took about 5 civs, all in handcuffs.
Let me guess. Fireflies?
Yep. They lined them up against the wall and bang, bang, bang. They just executed all of them.
Shit.
Yeah, I hear it's like that all over the city. They're cracking down on them hard.
I got a cousin with him.
Seriously?
Yeah. Idiot thinks he's gonna save the world. Hope he's alright.
Come on, Tess. Come on. There you go. I was like, come on, girl.
Let's search the area.
I don't think there. No, I don't think there's anything. Just
Hey, consolidated the crates in the south warehouse. Supplies are locked up.
got about 3 guys here.
And then head out. Getting close to curfew.
What about Robert? Who's he holing up with tonight? Guy's too paranoid to stay here by himself.
Fuck if I know. We'll check in with the others and come up with something.
Okay.
Got 3 guys here. Very, very tight here. We gotta be very careful. Now, games like this, there's obviously 2 ways to go about it. Either stealthy, which I usually enjoy. That's kind of my gameplay style. And then, of course, there's the guns blazing, which isn't, also isn't bad to do, but at the same time, in a game like this, it can be, because then, you don't want to be going through your ammo like that. Especially if you can quietly dispose of the the enemies in such a fashion. Why not do that? And then, last resort, turn to your weapons. I don't know if you guys can hear that like windy sound or whatever. That's when that's actually an audio cue for me as a player to know that it's possible that I'm being seen by the enemy. So I got to be very careful, because once they fully see me, then they start fully attacking me. See right there, you hear it? I'm not too sure where you see me from, but it stopped, so they stopped seeing me. There's a guy right there. There's a guy right there. I think that's it, honestly. I gotta be careful. So I think this guy can see me. The one right there. Okay. And we can go come over here real quick. Let's see if Tess can take care of this guy.
Tourist!
Okay.
Nice and cool.
I don't know where he's at. Yeah, Tess should have taken care of him, honestly. We got him, we got him. That was close.
We should have brought more people.
They just slow us down.
Yeah, you're right. Come on, the docks are this way. Let's do this.
Oh, tough one, tough one.
There's our boy.
There he is.
That cocky son of a bitch.
Let's go wrap this up.
Let's be smart about this. There's a lot.
In the north, contacts in the south. Shit, I don't know who's left out there to sell us stuff.
There's definitely a lot of them.
That rat better be good for it. You're insane. Going outside the wall is suicide.
Not bad.
Gotta be careful, chat. One, two, three guys there. Oh, that's be a little tough. Sometimes it's going to be inevitable for me to secretly, stealthily kill these guys. And in some of these missions or levels, I'm sorry. So sometimes you're just going to have to go guns blazing. But again, right here, I'm going to do my best to be very stealthy and reserve my stuff. Got a shipping manifest. Damn soldier spotted one of our ships. I thought we were done for, but that Robert guy knew one of them. He managed to bribe them in return to letting us go. I guess he's good for something. That son of a bitch can talk. It did cost us a third of our cargo, and I can't shake the feeling that we've been had. How the hell did they see us in that fog? Anyways, here's what we managed to bring. 2 crates of clothes, 1 crate of toilet paper, 2 crates of frozen meat, and 1 crate of liquor. So kind of explaining this Robert guy knows how to talk, right?
Wheeling and dealing with everyone in town.
I'm done. This guy decided to come over here.
Holy shit!
Got him. Okay. Dang, there's still 3 guys. Okay, 1.
You're gonna pay for that!
Had to. So basically, there's a few weapons. Right here we have the brick or the bottle. I like to use the brick mostly, but bricks, as you can see, or bottles I can throw to kind of stun the enemy and then run up and rush them. We have these little knives, which obviously are shivs. kind of able to kill quicker than just choking him out, which kind of cost me there. I don't know if you saw, I was choking this guy out, and which made this guy just kind of have time to look at me or see me. There's these little 2x4s, which are really good as well, stronger than your punches, obviously. And basically your weapons, your gun. Right now we have the gun, what have you. All right, let's see what here. What the hell are we doing with this guy? I don't like his how he orders his round. I don't like his stupid ponytail, and I'm sure as shit don't like that he hasn't paid us yet. Not to mention that the people after him are are some of the most dangerous in the city. What do you think is going to happen when they get wind of our involvement? Interesting.
Man, leave it to Robert to piss everyone off.
So you can see these little notes are, adding more. It is showing that Tessa and Joel are considered the most dangerous people. So
Robert must have run in there.
That says a lot, obviously. So let's go ahead and continue our journey of finding this dude. Oh, there he is.
You just want to talk, Robert.
We got fucking nothing to talk about.
Put your gun down.
Go fuck yourself.
Damn.
He's running.
Robert.
Let's chase this guy.
This way. We almost got him.
There we go. Looks like we caught him.
Oh, hello, Robert.
Tess. Joel. No hard feelings, right?
None at all.
All right.
God damn it!
We missed you.
Look, whatever it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to say...
The guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, sure, but it's complicated. All right? Look, all right, just hear me out on this. I got... Fuck. Stop!
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
I sold them.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed us. I'd say you bet on the wrong horse.
I just need more time. Just, give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple...
Who has our guns?
It's the Fireflies. I owed the Fireflies.
What?
Look, they're basically all dead. We could just go in there, finish them off. We get the guns. What do you say? Come on. Yeah, fuck those Fireflies. Let's go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
Well, now what?
We go get our merchandise back.
How?
I don't know. We explain it to them. Look, let's just go find a Firefly.
You won't have to look very far.
There you go. Queen Firefly.
Why are you here?
Business. You aren't looking so hot.
Where's Robert? I needed him alive.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
How many cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards. I need something smuggled out of the city. You do that, I'll give you your guns back, and then some.
How do we know you got him? Way I hear, the military's been wiping you guys out.
You're right about that. I'll show you the weapons. I gotta move. What's it gonna be?
I want to see those guns.
Follow me. We gotta get out of here. Now.
Awesome. So I think that would be a perfect place to stop. Again, we're about to hit 45 minutes or so. So I'm going to go ahead and save, of course. You always want to save as a gamer. Even though there's auto saving. You always want to double check, you know. So I want to just save. Just to save. Saving. Alright, we're good. So again, hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. Again, my goal again is just to introduce the non-gamers to the game story, bring gamers and non-gamers together, which would be dope, and just kind of just re-explore the game, because I love this game. I've played it countless times. So hopefully you guys you know, are enjoying the content itself. Again, I'm gonna do my best to let the gameplay itself and kind of commentary as much as I feel comfortable with, and again work off of, you know, what's left in the previous video. Again, we talked about a little bit of Apollo, and you know, the couple of comments he left. Again, the prologue is pretty deep, and again the casting choices for Sarah were a little silly to complain about or cry about. Flemmy, thank you again for the awesome feedback. I really do think this is a great opportunity just to kind of, you know, again, introduce it to somebody that maybe never will be able to play the game, or never has the time to play the game. Other than that, you know, hopefully this next video, my goal was to maybe get 10 likes. So we got 9 this past week, so let's try to get that double-digit like. If you can like, of course, and subscribe to keep up with the videos themselves. Thank you so much again, guys. We'll go ahead and continue next week to see what the Fireflies have in store for us. Again, that was Marlene, which Joel referred to as the Queen Firefly, which, you know, in my common sense would say that she's the leader of the group. So maybe we'll get some more information on what initially the Fireflies are, and, you know, how they operate or what they operate for. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week, and I hope you guys have a great week. And we'll see you next time.